What's up, guys? 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 YouTube, what's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? Back at it again, guys. Image your teak. Back at it again. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. You already know what time is it. I'm about to react to a Coolio debate. I'm about to do what? React to a Coolio debate. So, guys, you know, Coolio is the man that school boys who have no brain. So with that said, let's get into the video, guys. Let's get into the video. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Let's get into the videos. Don't waste no blood clot time. Yeah, man.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to the chat, man.
Yeah, my name is Andrew Wilson. I'm the host of the Crucible. I'm a political analyst, political satirist. I do debates all over the world. I appreciate you letting me come in. I did. So I didn't even know this stream was happening, but somebody came over and said I should probably jump on. So I've been kind of patiently listening. There's a bunch of things I don't actually understand here. Maybe you can give me some clarification on. The first is, I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong about this, but I honestly don't think anybody gives a shit if blacks segregate. I don't think they care at all. Like, well, who would? I mean, they don't. They like literally don't care.
That is an argument.
Who cares, right?
I got you, Gorilla. I'll explain to him. So,
okay.
Yeah. So currently, right now, Andrew Wilson, we got 3 Hebrew Israelites, and some of the things that they like. My debate, my arguments with them is not about the separation and stuff like that, or the segregation. If blacks separate, has nothing to do with that. My debate with them, which they really can't seem to give me a solid answer on, is this. It's all about the racist. So they believe in that God is going to, only the Hebrew Israelites is going to be at the top of the hierarchy in heaven. This is what they believe in. This is what they explain to me. Everyone else that makes it to heaven, they're going to be below the Hebrew Israelites. The only reason why the Hebrew Israelites is going to be above everyone else in heaven is because of the ethnicity, is because of their race. So my argument was, is God a racist? All of them confirmed and said, yes, God is a racist.
So it's a DNA chosen people thing?
DNA chosen people thing, yeah.
Guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. This debate is already going. This debate is going to a far, 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 far place. You know, when it comes on to religion, there is so much religion, it doesn't make no sense. God is one, and God is one umbrella. I never understand Baptist church, Pentecost. I never understand all of these different church. If God is one, why we can't just use one church? Why we can't all just be on a one church when it come on to the Almighty? If God is just one, I never understand it. But let's get back to the video, guys, because this debate right here probably going to be a great one.
The DNA thing, but there is a chosen people that God chose.
Well, is it a mental state, or is it a physical component which makes you the chosen people? Meaning, is it biological, or is it just a status of mental capacity, a mental state? Like, for instance, if a Christian says, I believe Jesus Christ died on the cross, this is a mental state, right? So is it, are we talking about a state? So are we talking about a biological state?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I read this scripture? Like essentially, there's a biological prerequisite to be in that upper echelon. It's a prerequisite. It's not an absolute qualification.
Yeah, I understand.
It's a prerequisite.
But you understand that there's immediately something which is fallacious, which is happening here, just by the very argument of biology. Nobody at the time that any of the Old Testament was written or the New Testament had any understanding of DNA. No conceptualization of this whatsoever. They only have the conceptualization of house lineage. But the idea of blood itself being in some way passed down, and it's through that blood that you will receive X, that wasn't the actual conceptualization. It was from house.
Well, that's what we're talking about. We're still talking about the house of Israel. It's still what we're talking about.
What I'm asking is what makes you of that house.
So, one second. When you say blood, the scripture don't say blood. The scripture say house. It says it's the 12 tribes of Israel. Right. So it's the house.
His question is, what makes you have that house?
What makes you have that house? What makes you that blood?
Curses,
when you come from
prophecies.
and archaeology. We've been saying it for the longest. And also the spirit. That's in the scripture as well.
Yeah, I know, but if it's biological, how do you personally trace your root biologically?
Did you not hear me? Did you not hear me? I said persons.
So
yeah,
Andrew,
I don't understand though. That's what I'm clarifying.
Andrew,
so you saying to me like, did you not hear me? Doesn't say anything, right? That doesn't clarify anything.
Well, let me ask you one question before you go in. Let me ask one question because I've been kind of quiet.
One mic at a time, real quick.
Let me ask you one question because I've been kind of quiet. Hold on. Let me say one thing. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew, let me ask you one question. What race of people went into slavery on ships throughout the history of mankind?
All races of people.
Name me the races that went to slavery through ships.
Well, so I would say, race, I think, is a construction of the mind.
I'm talking about fleshly race. I'm talking about race.
Yeah, I understand. I just want to clarify this so I make sure I'm answering your question correctly. When you say race, are you talking about black, white? Are you talking? Okay, got you. Yes, if that's the case.
Come on, he already said it. He already said it, man. He already said it. It says flesh. He already said it, man. Stop swinging around the question. Let's get to the point. Yes, black, white, Indian, get to the point. If you feel like all these people went enslaved on ship, get to the point, man. Get to the point.
The heuristic of black, white, things like this, then every single race on planet Earth has been trafficked in slavery.
And he said, name these different races.
Yes, in ships.
Name me the time that white people went into slavery.
There you go.
Free states enslaved whites. The Arabs enslaved whites.
I said, when was this?
So the most recent occurrence of this happened at the time of Thomas Jefferson.
Hold on. Let me reword this. In mass numbers, what race of people went into slavery by ships into a land that is not their land?
I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. I actually don't understand the question.
What do you mean you don't What do you mean you don't understand the question, Andrew? What do you mean you don't understand the blood clot question? It's an easy question. It's like 1, 2, bomber clot 3. It's a very easy question for you to answer. What race was the only race went on slavery ship? What's so hard in the blood clot question? Tell me what's so hard in the question. Guys, let's get back to it.
So the key part of the key component is he's emphasizing there being a maritime nature to the slave trade, not simply trafficking, but literally trafficking across the world through vessels on water.
So I understand this. So we had the transatlantic slave trade, and then we had the Arabic slave trade. The Arabic slave trade moved slaves towards the Arab nations. They killed all their slaves. That's why there's not a lot of black Arabs. And then on the other side, they moved them over to the Americas. But this is the transit. That's new. Like, this has been happening. Slavery has been happening for thousands of years via shipping. The actual ships.
Which ones with the ships?
All races.
No.
Yeah. So
which one is it?
Listen, every single one, going from the Greeks to all of them.
Man, stop telling me all of them. I don't want to hear none of that crap. Answer the question. Which race? You can say Chinese, Philippine, Koreans. Say the race of people that you know that slave and ship. I can name one race that I know they bring and ship to slave them all over the world. Black people. Me. The question is simple. Just answer the question and stop beating around the bushes. But the truth is, I like this guy. I really do. But as I always say, when it come on to debate, I can't really pick side. If you are saying something and it don't make no sense, I'm going to jump on it to wonder why are you going all over the place when the question is right here. It's right here. The question he's asking is right here. He's not over there. It's right here. Which race that you know they slave and ship by taking them all over the blood clot world? Which one of it? Stop telling me all of them. I don't want to hear that crap. Which one? It's simple, man. Answer the blood clot question. Let's get back into it, man. Never tell a lie. I ain't lying.
Every single the Vikings used to use ships to go and get slaves from China. I'm not kidding, like Esau, they did.
Hold on, hear me out, Esau. What I'm trying to say to you is this right here, bro. I mean, Esau, is that the so-called black people are the only people that are documented of going through slavery, stripped from everything from their names to their language to their customs to their God word to a day they identify by a color out the crayon box.
That is true.
It's only happened to a certain people in history.
Not only
hold on, I'm almost finished. Let me land my plane.
No problem. Go ahead.
That's a prophecy that's prophesied in the Bible to let you know who the Israelites are.
Okay, so I just want to let you know that what you're saying, though, is factually untrue. So Rome, for instance, is a great example of a society which was literally constructed by slavery. There's more slaves in Rome than there were Romans. They did this to all peoples. They stripped them of their name. They stripped them of their title. They stripped them of their family. They stripped them of – the whole idea was you must become Roman. Now, in some places later, they let them have some customs, things like this. But this happened in the modern slave trade, too. So in the Americas, for instance, some slave owners, they let them have customs and things like this. Sometimes not. It just depends where they were in history. But no, I'm telling you, all races had this happen to them, all of them.
Those people that went through their slavery in Rome are the people that we're saying that are Israelites. And we are those people.
Yeah, but that was all people. All people, yeah, listen. I mean,
y'all got to
all.
So sorry, y'all can handle that.
Yeah, but this doesn't make any sense because all tribes that they incorporated, who they made a slave caste, they erased them. They made them become Roman, all of them. And this happened to all sorts of barbarian tribes. I mean, this happened to everybody.
Yeah, Andrew. So just to be clear, how we make a determination, because of course this is we're talking about an ethno-religious group.